All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have one update and one little bit of news for you guys about personal reading discussion pages. I'll jump into the first one, which is the update. Been listening to suggestions from you all, from students, about ways that this might be better and smoother, and a couple of them are really good. So I did make a small change regarding due dates. Here's basically how it works. Previously, all personal reading discussion pages were due on a Sunday, by the end of the night on a Sunday. Um, and I did my best to try and see if I couldn't always get the new one up by the first thing Monday morning. Um, now, one of the best things about this assignment is when it just kind of moves seamlessly. So in other words, when you kind of finish up one week and say, here's what I discussed, the idea is you should be able to just go directly to your next one and put in what you plan to read over this coming week. So here's basically how it works, or how I've changed it. I am designing it now so that new discussion pages will pop up and be available to you beginning of the day on Sunday. Um, and they will stay available all the way through the end of the day on Monday. So the idea here is that one will end at the end of the day on a Monday and a new one will begin at the beginning of the day on Sunday. This is designed to give you 2 days to complete your personal reading discussion page and any vocabulary that you might want to do. You can do that all on a Sunday or you can do that all on a Monday, but the idea is you should finish one and start the next on the same day. I'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm hoping will happen, what will hopefully become easier for you all. If you go ahead and jump in, say, to week 6 here, which is the one that's just getting ready to start, you will go on ahead either today or tomorrow and you will enter your initial posting. Okay. Excuse me. Um, you will enter your initial posting down here, put whatever you need, and if some other people have already commented, posted, you can go ahead and put some comments down there for them. And then you will go away. You will basically go do other assignments. You'll do my reading and do other work. When you come back later in the week to complete week 6 discussion page, here's the idea. Here's the way it's supposed to work. So you open up week 6, you say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. You open it back up, and by now it should be populated with many people's posts and replies. And you will come on down here. You will find your initial reply, your initial posting, and you will go to reply to it. And once you are done, and you put everything you have in here, you will go on to the next discussion. Now, I've tried to make this easy and given you this little link here, which literally, once you're done with one page, will let you jump to the next discussion if it works well. It works on my computer, but it doesn't always, what works on mine doesn't always work for yours. So give it a shot. Ideally, it will simply take you to the next discussion. So you've gone ahead and put in your conclusion for one week. Here are the pages I actually read. Here's what happened in those pages. Made a few replies to other people's posts. Then you click that link and you come right over here and immediately put in your next post. This is the one for this week. Probably it's going to be the exact same book. So you put the title and author again, the pages you expect to read over the week, and what you think are probably going to happen in those pages. If for some reason this link doesn't work on your computer, please don't let that trip you up too much. Simply come on up here to the top, go to materials, and you will simply progress to the next week. But the idea is having the two assignments overlap will allow you to finish one week's homework and begin another week's homework in one sitting. Since the assignments are so linked and related, Hopefully this will make for a smoother transition, probably save you a little time, but certainly make it simpler in terms of just how we think of things. So that's the objective there. Just know really all it is it's a change in due dates. One begins a day earlier, the other one ends a day later, giving you that overlap. So like I said, you can finish one week's and start the next week's in one sitting. I don't know how many of you all work on Sunday, but you can certainly just finish it up on Sunday and then not have to come back to this particular assignment unless you want to again till the next Sunday. If you prefer doing it on Monday, same thing. You can sit down, finish week 6, and then begin week 7 in just one sitting all on Monday. You will put the conclusion to one discussion page and any replies, and then put the intro to the next discussion page and any replies, and then do all the vocabulary you need to. Press send, and you're done. Okay, so that is the change. Now here is the news. We are getting ready to start week 6 here. And week 6 is one of those special weeks. It spans a period of 2 weeks, as it says up here, spans 2 weeks. So we have class all this following week, and then you have the week after that off. It is President's Week, and we do not hold any classes those days. So officially, you do not have any homework from me during that week. What I've done here is I've made this assignment due the same way I normally do. It is still officially due on the 16th. And here is why I'm doing that. I'm doing that because so many of you were really upset when you missed one of the other personal reading discussion pages earlier on in the semester, when I told you that I'm not letting you go back and make them up. So here's one way to kind of make it up to you here. I'm giving you all an optional President's Week reading discussion page. What that means is you can go on ahead, and while no homework is due, you can go ahead and finish this assignment page, this discussion page, and get full credit for it, basically replacing one of the previous missed assignments. So if you missed week 1 or week 2 and you got a 0 on that, this will help make up the points. You'll still see a 0 on that first one. It's not the way I do it, but you'll also see this optional one, which is not required. So for maximum points due, it will say 0, but whatever your score is, that will be in the plus range, so that will help bump up your grade. The thing that I do want you to know is that if you do choose to do this page, I need you to finish this one by this Monday, and then start this next one. So if you are planning on doing that, please keep a regular reading schedule. What I do not want you to do is think, oh, okay, well, none of this is due, and then wait till the end of your week off and sit down and try to do week 6 and the optional. I will not give you credit for it like that. I'm very serious that this assignment should represent a reading schedule. So in other words, this week needs to represent reading during this week. And this one needs to represent reading during this week. So please keep that in mind. If you want these points, you do need to keep a regular reading schedule. Now with regard to this one right here, I know some of you may be going on break or on vacation and won't have access, and for this purpose I am recommending that if you have no intention of doing this one, that you go on ahead and complete this one by the end of this next week. Okay, you just jump on Friday afternoon and complete week 6 discussion page. Just get it out of the way. It will make things a whole lot easier for you, and actually for me too. And then you don't have to think about me over that time. I will give you a little freebie here. If you want, you can come back over the week and add vocabulary. That will keep on counting towards week 6. That's fine. But please make sure that for these two right here, you do need to keep a regular reading schedule. This one should be finished at some point during this week. And this one, if you choose to, needs to be completed over that week. Okay, just keep that guy in mind. This is not the kind of thing that you can just sort of throw off and do till the end. It's not just what goes on the page. I want to see that it's representing that week's reading. Um, okay, that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead. You can drop me an email if it's kind of slow in general, and if it's more specific, go ahead and give me a call. 530-400-9138.